Hello there, watchy people. How is it going? Welcome along to another live stream. Yes, today we are going to be building the Paul Walker R34. Yeah, Skyline. That's the word. One I was looking for. Yes, the GTR, as it is known. Well, did they ever actually have the Skyline name on the back? I have no idea. Anyway, let's get some music going. Where is the music? It's here. Oh, I need to change you to you. There we go, and play. Wait, are you playing? Yes, you're playing. Cool. Brilliant. So yeah, let's crack on with the build. Head over to the Lego cam. Beautiful. Right. Oof, I can't really hear this music very well myself. This looks like... Oh yeah, it is one of those. Excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. Oh, I could feel it coming, but it wasn't quite there yet. There we go. Right. Let's get this box open. Sometimes I feel like I should cut the artwork off of these boxes and just keep them flat. Okay. 2 bags and an extra bit, and the obvious sticker sheet. So the hope is that a bit later Tango will join and we'll do a bit more excuse me, a bit more on the Ecto 1. Cool. Instructions, which we don't need because we got the on-screen ones. Let's get those up for me now. There we go. So I can see them. Bag 1, bag 2. Pretty simple. Don't think even I can screw that up. I will find a way. I will find a way. Okay, let's do page down. Bag 1 has a Paul Walker and half a car. Bag 2 has the rest of the car. Bag 1, here we go. Cool. Alright, let's get the chassis. That's going to be the first thing we need, isn't it? Lovely, alright. It's got a mini Paul Walker there in piece form. know the clocks have already changed in North America, which means that it's a little bit later in the day than it usually is for those guys, so maybe we'll have a few of my friends from stateside join in the stream chatting. That would be fun. Yellow pieces, another one of them, and another one of them. Okay, then loads more pieces in this little bag. Ah, stand still here. There we go. A lot of these ones. There's some stickers on this that I'm really not looking forward to putting on because they're quite big and long ones. And those never go well for me. To be honest, I was kind of hoping that those ones would be printed rather than stickers. But no, Lego always wants you to do some of that. It's interesting that they always make the driver of the car also a mechanic. Like these high-end cars, Lego are just expecting them to break down, so that the driver has to be trained as a mechanic. Just you on your own. You two up there. And then you two over here. And then another bag. As if there weren't already enough bags. There we go. A lot of glass pieces in this one. Very blue glass. I need to sit up. Remember my posture. My back is not good after doing previous streams. Okay. Lots of these bits. Interesting how the colour of the pieces get darker. Well, it's fairly obvious when you think about it. When I move them from a lit area into a shaded area, the pieces look a lot darker, but it's exaggerated with the translucent pieces. White pieces over here. I have this weird thing with my head that every now and then an interesting name will pop into my head, and it stays in there for a long time. So, like today, for example, the name Paz Vizsla popped into my head, who is a character from The Mandalorian, and I have no idea why. His name just like popped straight in my head. There you go, now you're thinking about that dude. It's really weird. I wonder if anyone else has a similar thing. It's usually names that have like an interesting thing about them. There we go, Mr. Paul Walker himself in his Too Fast, Too Furious white t-shirt. I wonder why they chose, let's get a proper focus on that, shall we? I wonder why they chose Too Fast, Too Furious as the film to do. I guess the Skyline and just struck a nerve with some people. There we go. It's like the other one is the Charger, which basically didn't appear in that film. So yeah, interesting that they chose that one. Okay, chassis. One blue thing to go in those two. 1, 2, 3 of these. Go in the rest of it. Nice. 2 of these. Flip it over and these go either end of here. Nice, there we go. Now we turn it that way round and we get the other 3 of these, and they go in the front of there like that. Cool. Then 2 more blue ones and 2 of these. So these go, oh wait, these are not the right ones. Those are different pieces entirely. Okay, these ones. 1, 2. There are some awesome cars in the Fast and Furious franchise. I'm trying to think what might be my favourite one. And to be honest, I don't know. I quite like Han's RX-8 from Tokyo Drift. One of these and 2 of these. Two of these ones and 2 more of these ones. I've got a couple of these to put these builds still to go into time-lapse videos. I've not made videos yet of a couple of them. I hope to do that and get them out. 2 of these, and these go together on there. There we are. One of them. 2 more of them. Goes there. And these go on the outside corners. Oh, I was looking at the wrong side of the instructions then. 2 of these, okay. So these ones go on here. Just gonna double check that I am. Oh yeah, I'm good. Just wanted to check that the stream was running. It's running. Cool, cool. So we've done that, so now we want... There we go. Just don't want one of those panic moments. Hey, Verity! You do not know what Skyline is from. It is a car from the Fast and the Furious franchise. There is the box. In fact, let's see if I can put it there. Gives you a good picture of it. How are you doing, Verity? Are you well? Okay, we're picking up the axle now. 1 and 2, and then this sits underneath there like that. Could have guessed that. I haven't seen past the first movie. Fair enough. It's from the second movie. So you recognise the 1970 Charger from the end of the first movie. Right, turn this over, and then we want 6 of them. So the plan is a bit later on, hopefully Mr. Tango will wake up at some point and want to do some stuff together, so he might join us later on and we'll do a bit more of the Acto 1 build. You had bad depression in February, then your PC hard drive deleted itself, taking a while to recover. New laptop now. Oh, that sucks. Oh, sorry to hear that, both in terms of your mental health and the computer. So, like, especially when you're having trouble with your mental health, the last thing you need is for like your portal to the world to kind of disappear as well. So some people feel like that's what happens anyway. Oof. New laptop, cool. Well, hopefully the new one will serve you well. February is a bad month always. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you have found your way back to us. Hopefully you're doing better now. Your son bought it for an early birthday present. Sweet. Is your son knowledgeable with IT? Got you a good one. Okay, then a yellow and one of those. So this is going to go on here. And that... Oh no, that is wrong. Wrong! You've done it wrong again, Rob. Cool. I was actually watching Pixel Riffs and Zloy playing the Elden Ring game before I started doing this. That was quite fun. I haven't crossed paths with Zloy for a very long time. He builds PC for friends and built the one you had. It's still on Windows 7, so 11 is a learning curve. Yeah, if 7 was the most recent one you've used, then it's quite a bit different. Moving from Windows 10 to Windows 11 is yeah. Visually, it's a tiny bit different, but it's not really any different. You wouldn't really worry about it. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't even really know much about what Elden Ring is, to be honest. I just tuned in because obviously family connection and stuff, so I thought I'd pop in and see what was going on. Okay, so that goes there. You lost your Minecraft game. Oh, that sucks. It wasn't recoverable from the hard drive. Man. Yeah, I guess if it deleted itself it wouldn't be. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I know how much work people put into those things, so that can be a massive thing. That can't have helped your mental health at all. Hey, on the plus side though, it's a game that you enjoy playing, and now you've got a reason to play more of it. Windows account problem you have to get on the phone to fix. Oh yeah, that's horrific. I hate talking to, I hate talking to anyone on the phone, but particularly Microsoft is a pain in the butt. And then that one across there. Two blue ones. Join on there and there. Oops, I knocked Paul Walker over. Sorry, Paul. One of these, and there we go. Not happy with the recent changes. You think the armor trim is needlessly complicated? Yeah, I can't offer any kind of opinion because it has been an extremely long time since I played Minecraft, so everything will be different next time I play. Right, those go on there, like that. That's cool. That mean that my my Minecraft skin is not going to be compatible anymore. Can't decide whether they want it to be harder or easier. Yeah. That's the thing, there's such a high level of complexity in the game if you want to access it. On the one hand, they've got a game that is brilliant for bringing kids into the into the engineering type world where you have to build stuff and combine stuff and use your imagination, but then can go on to be insanely complex. So I can see that it would be a real difficult problem for them to decide what direction to push in, whether to go for younger people or for older people, because it's not really much of a crossover, to be fair. done. Then 2 more of these. Had a friend ask if you should let a 7-year-old play. I said yes on Peaceful. Prepare yourself for talking about frustration. Yes. Okay, so these go that way and that way. And then 2 of these. I mean, kids just talk incessantly anyway about anything, but when they talk about Minecraft, it just never seems to stop. When I used to do primarily Minecraft on my channel, I quite often had kids, when they found out who I was, I mean, not that I was famous or anything, but, you know, when they knew I was a Minecraft YouTuber, they just would not stop talking to me about Minecraft. My knowledge was so, like, skin deep. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm doing okay. I also had a bit of a rough patch. But got through it, so, you know. Hey! How's it going? I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. I'll call you Cher because that's the end of your name. I am from the UK. I'm from England. Whereabouts are you from? I'm guessing somewhere in one of the Slavic regions? Perhaps? I don't know. Then we want one of these. And then, yep, one of you. Go on top of there. Nice to see a new face. You are very welcome. Hope the music level's okay for you guys. You're from the worst state in the US. I think many people would also claim that. It's pretty unusual. Perfect music level, excellent. It's pretty unusual for people to really like where they live. And then that bit on the front. Have the voted worst city in the entire country. Wow. Well, maybe you got a bit more of a claim than the others then. You're from Russia, cool. Your English is very, very good. I presume you mean not very good. That's fine. That's totally fine. I'm like, it's a million times better than my Russian. So, do not worry about it. I will do my best to try and understand you and respond to you. Serious and you can prove it. Fair enough. I believe you. I will take your word for it. Okay, that goes down there. And that looks to be a bumper and an exhaust pipe. It's one of those times when Lego probably, like, it often has a way of making you think you're building one thing and then they'll add a bit and it suddenly changes everything. But no, I think we are correct on this occasion. So this goes that way up. And then that goes on there. Like that. Again, you're not alone with typing being a problem. Okay, so this... Oh, that's cool. That clicks into there. Click. I like it. One of these goes along here. Are you into Lego? Share. doing this twice, those two and those two. I quite often watch videos and streams on my phone, and so I end up typing on my phone. And the predictive text, I've got a swipe to type setup going on, and the predictive text is terrible. It never says what I want it to say. I have to type everything and then go back and review everything and make sure that it's done what I wanted, and more often than not it hasn't. Wonder what it's like to work for Lego. Yeah, it would be an experience, wouldn't it? I imagine after a while it probably just becomes like any other job. Worst state in the US? What state is that? Kids call me and say, what did that text mean? Yeah, totally. I got one particular friend who I text quite a lot. And quite frequently our conversation goes along the lines of, he sends me a message, look at this cool thing or whatever. I reply, and he replies, did you read what you just wrote? Because it's usually some hilarious thing that was totally not the meaning that I was going for. Okay, so we want 2 more of these ones. No one ever makes YouTube videos about working there. May just be a US thing. Hey, Chris. We don't have time for this. What do you mean? Why don't we have time for this? Oh, you said you were busy, didn't you? Yeah, too busy to watch me. That's fair enough. Oof. Yeah, I can't remember which state you said you were in, Verity. Cher was asking the same question. Thank you for stopping by anyway, Chris. I appreciate you at least dropping by and saying hi. That's very cool of you. Texas, baby. You're in Texas. That sounds like a person who does enjoy the place he lives. And then 2 of these. Oh, interesting. Wait a minute. Did I put the wrong ones on there? Yes, I did put the wrong ones on there. Texas still has hope. Actually, most states in the US do have a town called Hope in them. So in that sense, most states in the US have hope. Right, there we go, that's better. Let's put the right pieces in this time. Cool. Now, these ones go over the top. I've never seen those bits before. That's cool. Texas was amazing. Texas is slacking a little bit. Where isn't? In all honesty, where isn't slacking? Oh, hang on. Did I put down? Yeah, I did put that down. It was that one, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay. Oh, now that I've put those bits on, they want me to put a couple of stickers on them. Toyo tires. Your only hope is unincorporated, not a real town. Oh, okay. You would like better from where you live, yeah. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. Here we go, another sticker. Oh, nice. That was 2 perfect ones. That does not bode well. That means all the future ones are going to be really bad. Toyo tires. And Florida number plate. So there you go. Sorry, license plate, isn't it? We call them number plates in the UK. Right, so one of these. And then, actually is one of those this time, on there. And that goes there. That looks cool. Buck up, Rob, have a little hope yourself. Yeah, fair comment. Oh my goodness, right. 2 stickers on these ones now. This is not going to go well. I'll tell you what, actually, I'm going to put this on here. And then this on here. And that's going to make it a whole lot easier to do. You love your stuff, can't watch you play Legos later. No worries. No worries. Thank you and see you next time. Alright, number 18. Everyone hit the like button, yeah. I ain't gonna get 100 like Escape does though, unfortunately. Maybe one day. There you go, there's that hope. Cool, okay, and then 17 is that one. Do please feel free to shout at me if I do anything off screen by accident. I'm trying my best. Something you'll never understand. What's that? The like button. Okay. Let's use the Lego piece. There we go. 1. That went very well, that stickering. I was pleased with that. So this one goes up here. And this one goes on there. Nice. Escape gets more. He would say luck. No, he's got a personality that he can just talk non-stop, and what comes out of his mouth is usually either interesting or funny. Like there's an attitude about him as well. It's just like it's a great skill. I can't do that. Like most of what I say is fairly sensible stuff. It's only when I've got the right kind of stimuli in front of me that it becomes funny. And so yeah, he can just keep going and going and going. It doesn't matter what's in front of him. It all just works. And yeah, he was playing the long drive. He was the only one playing the long drive. You only hear frustration and grouchiness. Yeah, but it's put on. I want to see your stimuli. I'm perfectly happy not seeing your stimuli, Chris. Not that I doubt it's wonderful in its own right. No, Scape is not that grouchy at all. Like that's all the persona. That makes sense. A lot of people have like a kind of comedy that you either get or don't get, and that's fine. You know, people have different ways of taking things in. Hate the long drive. Yeah, that's fair. But that's what got him where he is. Hang on, where did that... Oh, I've just moved ahead by accident. I haven't made that bit yet. Whoops. Okay, well, not to worry. Oh, I'm on fire. It's not good for people that are already struggling. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. But as somebody who is, I don't know if I can call myself a friend of his or not. I'd like to think so. Certainly from my end, I consider him a friend. He is, he's a very, very cool guy. Like off camera, he's just the most amazingly considerate and kind person. I know you wouldn't believe it from his content, but it is true. So that's gone on there. Right, there we go. Now we're on to the stickers. So that one goes on there. Star is just feeding off my popularity. That's what he says too. It's not true, but it's very nice. When we play games together, I don't know if you've ever seen us play games together, Verity. Have you or have you not? But like we do a lot of bickering. Yeah. And I hope you don't think that is real, because it really isn't. We are both having a great time and it's fun. We find it fun to kind of poke jabs at each other, if that makes sense. Love your Far Cry stuff. He isn't so bad in those. Oh, cool. Yeah, Far Cry is so much fun. Chris. Come on now, Chris. Really? Come on now. The new, we recorded some more Far Cry, by the way. That's starting again Monday. What day is it today? Is it Saturday or Sunday? I think it's Saturday. So yeah, 2 days time. Sometimes with you, Chris, I have no idea whether you're joking or not. Cool, okay, so that's those two pieces done. Saturday here, yeah, Saturday here too. One of them, two of them. Oof. You've been watching a little, but on your Roku, where the i8s. Oh, there is no way to interact. You can only leave likes on Roku. Oh, okay. I haven't been serious in my lifetime. Fair. Fair. Right, so those go on the inside ones of them. Cool. Oh, it's got a back seat as well. That's awesome. It's nice to get a comment, but it's by no means required. So you know, if that's the way you feel comfortable watching, then you go for it. What I quite often do, I watch a lot of videos on my tablet in bed, and the tablet's like suspended above me. And it's really annoying to comment on that. So what I do is, while watching the video on the tablet, I have I open the YouTube app on my phone, and then find the video and put the comment in on my phone. And I find that's the best way to do it, for me anyway. Your mileage may vary, as they say in commercials. You'd rather dominate my chat. Nice. I am very grateful for you dominating my chat. I really appreciate you being here. You're becoming one of the key people. In fact, I would say you already are one of the key people. Your phone sucks. Can't do anything beyond calls. Never mind then. Okay, so I've done that. Now that. That is not a lie. That is not a lie. You are here a lot. And you show me a lot of support, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, there's a group of people, and you are in there. Chris is one of them. Chris comments on so much of my stuff. William Matsumoto, who, for all I know, is probably here watching, because he usually is. He usually watches and doesn't comment. I'm calling him out today, though. If you're here, I know you're here, dude. Can't hide from me. Your son worries that you think YouTube creators are your friends. Oh, that's a thing though, isn't it? It can happen. I had somebody in my chat, William Tux. I had someone in my chat when I was doing Farming Simulator on Twitch the other night, and they came in and were basically trying to ask me to stream SnowRunner and to have them join. And I said, you know, I only play games. I only have on my stream people I have played with before and know well, and know that I can trust that they're not gonna, you know, hijack my content and, like, I don't know, scream obscenities or whatever, or behave in a unhelpful way. And they were like, I've known you for 3 years, what are you talking about? And honestly, I'd never seen this person's username in my life before. They came out, they told me another name that they use as well. I was like, yeah, I don't recognise that either. So yeah, it's definitely a thing where people, like, he may have been watching for 3 years. It may have been a scammer. It may entirely have been a scammer, but it's also possible that it was someone who's been watching for 3 years and just never interacted. And then they felt like they knew me to the point where I would play games with them. You alright, Ford? Trying to get into a box in the background there. He gave up. Very quickly tonight, actually. He usually tries a lot longer. Where did I get to? You guys are on there. You guys are on there. That one's there. I think I did this step. We're not far off this though. You don't memorize every watcher and do background checks. I know, it's mad, isn't it? I've got a whole section of MI5 or MI6 constantly vetting my viewers. Anytime somebody watches, I get a full portfolio of all of their background and everything. But yeah, I don't know whether it was just my imagination, but they seemed a bit upset that I didn't consider them a friend. Like, I literally have never heard of you. Are we close enough friends to play tummy sticks? I will play tummy sticks with you anytime you like, Chris. Oh, I feel a little dirty now. Right, you go on there. You go on there. And then 2 of these. You're out. Well then. Well then. No, you probably best not asking. To be honest, Verity, I don't even know. I was just going along with the joke. Probably a very unwise thing to do. Chris is going to turn up at my door one day and be like, okay, it's time. These go on there. This is what Lego streaming is all about. It's just chatting. I love this. This is so cool. Talking to people and slowly building a model. It's great. Great fun. Lego is life. Yesterday afternoon I went to see John Wick with a friend whose 50th birthday it was. So my 40th last week, his 50th this week. And yeah, we went to the cinema, and then afterwards we went out for a meal. And it's nice when we're all in a good mood. Yeah, totally. Totally. I hope that it's not that often that we aren't. Normally, well, for me at least, if I'm not in a good mood, then I don't stream normally. And I think a lot of people just wouldn't watch. So usually most people are in a good mood. Perhaps maybe they are here and then they're in a bad mood, they just don't chat, and that's fine too. Yeah, so I went to a restaurant and exchanged, gave him gifts and everything. This is not good, boring as hell, why can't I quit? It's a requirement for all my viewers to show up, Chris. I'm afraid you're here now. You've got to push through. Hang on, I didn't do that step. So I did that one. So these. I'm getting sidetracked massively. You guys must not have a life. I don't have a life. Definitely don't have a life. Gifts, yeah. So we gave him gifts, and I gave him a Lego model kit. I gave him one of these actually, not this model, but one of these cars. And a whole group of people that actually got together and gave him a £100 voucher for Lego, which is very cool. So he looked at me and was like, "You and I are going to the Lego shop together, my friend." Like, yes, we are. It's a very good thing for bringing people together sometimes. Lots of other things are as well. Happy birthday, 40. You're a baby. I do in fact not have a life. Yes, I am 40. 40 years young. Right, so I put those down. I put that one down. I think it was that one. Yeah, the rest are all there. Then I put those down. So now I need 2 of these to go on top of the blues. Your story's boring now. Bye, Chris. Fine. I mean, that was the end of the story. Oh man, what a character. Love him. Okay. But yeah, John Wick, massively violent film. There was one bit in it that was just a little bit too far for me. I couldn't watch. It made me very uncomfortable. Enjoyed the rest of it though. If you've seen any of the other John Wick films, it's more of the same. It's the last one. There shall not be another. I would be interested to see if they do spin-offs actually, because I feel like they really could. Well, I think if you enjoyed them, then you'll enjoy it, because it is, and it's the last one. So if you've seen the rest, then you may as well finish off the story. But in fairness, number 3 finished quite significantly, didn't it? Like, if you wanted to, that could be the end of the story right there. Love 1 and 2, 3 got a bit tedious, yeah. Well, maybe give it a miss then. There was gunfighting. There was cars. There was a dog. There was massive death on a huge scale. Oh, and there was fights in the rain again. It's always raining in John Wick. It's funny that, isn't it? Okay, now we need 2 of these, 1 of these. You have a choice. You haven't been to a theatre since the last big Avengers thing where they defeated Thanos. Oh, Endgame. Infinity War and Endgame, yeah. I've got one of those unlimited cards where I can just turn up. I pay monthly and I can just turn up when I like. So far, I've got value out of it. I've seen at least 2 a month, but at some point, at some point, things are just going to get, like, we're going to get short of money, and that will not be a necessity, so that will have to go, along with TV subscriptions and stuff. Which is a shame, but for now we can enjoy them. Mobility thing for you. Also, they killed Iron Man, so I'm out. Yeah, I get that. He was a cool character. He was a very cool character. Like, so many of the original Avengers are just a lot older now. And they're like, yeah, I don't really want to carry on with this, to be honest. And it's becoming a different thing, isn't it? It's for the new generation, it's no longer for us. Ant-Man was good. I saw the recent Ant-Man film. It was fairly enjoyable. That doesn't sound like a very good review, does it? Fairly enjoyable. Oh, okay. I believe it was him who entered the contract, I think. Yeah, first Ant-Man was great. It was originally written by and was going to be directed by what is it? His name has escaped me now. Edgar Wright, who did Shaun of the Dead and Baby Driver. Also, Joe Cornish was involved as well, and those two are like people that I have really enjoyed their stuff for my entire life. And I was a bit gutted when they basically they wanted to go a direction with the story that didn't fit with Marvel's thing, and so they just parted ways, which is sad. But a lot of what they did ended up in the film, and you can tell when you watch it, like, yeah, this is totally an Edgar Wright film. Right, I need that the other way, don't I? This is tricky. Very tricky. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. There we go. Not here, by the way. I can see you're not here by the way you're not interacting. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead is a belter, isn't it? I actually probably more enjoyed Hot Fuzz. I think that's my favourite one of the franchise. But I love Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg is amazing in anything he does. I was really gutted to hear that they cancelled the newest Star Trek film that he wrote. He did write the previous one as well, I believe. But yeah, that was really not good. Oh, really? Have I done that the wrong way around? Oh, it's okay, I can just turn these around, can't I? Actually doesn't matter. Yeah, he was so good in Star Trek. Yeah, and I think, don't know if it was just the third one or if it was the second and third one, but he wrote them. And they were great. Really, really great. Didn't think Hot Fuzz was as good. He was, and Amazing Star Trek writer and actor. Yeah, I liked Hot Fuzz more. The one I didn't really like was The World's End. The last one. I wasn't too big a fan of that, really. Hello, Arthur. Come to rub your head in my mints, have you? You're a weird cat. He is brilliant. Seems a genuinely good person in interviews. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think he really is. The genuine article is Simon Pegg. Mission Impossible as well. He's fantastic in those. He provides just the right amount of comic relief. There we go. That's decent. All cats are weird. Yep, that's true, they are. You're drunk, can't play the honour. Hey, there's no exclusions here. Drunk people are allowed to have fun too. Obsessed with the Mission Impossible movies. You don't care what people say about him. Tom Cruise is a movie star. Yes, I agree with you on that. Yeah, like his personal life, very, very questionable, but his professional life, like, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Great guy. Does the fact he does all of his own stunts and everything is just ridiculously impressive. Hoping to live long enough to see the next two. You will. That is not going to be an issue. You're on the beach at Galveston. Don't think you're supposed to be playing YouTube right now. You can play YouTube any way you like. That's the whole point. Does everything look right there? I always feel like I've got way more spare parts than I'm supposed to have. But it all looks right, I think. That time he broke his ankle and just kept going. Yeah, crazy, isn't it? Okay, second bag. Hello, little Arthur. Are you good? Hello, kitten. Yes, boy. You want to come and sit up here? Come on then. Come and sit on my lap if you want. Come on. No. He doesn't know what he wants to do. Time you break. Yeah, that's why you watch. You live how you want to live. Oh yeah, totally. I mean, the issue with Tom Cruise is the whole Scientology thing, which is nasty. We won't get into it here, but yeah, it's not good. Very not good. They are probably packaged by children, so they maybe can't count well enough. Oh, yeah, they've got armies of little kids just putting them all in the little packets. I mean, at least they're being useful, right? Am I right? I'm not right. Just saying, I'm not right. Every religion has issues. Yeah, totally, but I don't know. It's a risky topic. Their religion involves you giving the people at the top vast quantities of money for no real good purpose and all sorts of things. Anyway, like I say, it's not like most religions want, ask you to give money to support the continuation of the religion, and in most cases it is used that way. It is, correctly distributed. Often a lot of it goes to charities, people in need, all that kind of stuff. Not the case with them. Not the case with them, but anyway. Have you seen the Vatican? Yeah, okay. That is a valid point. I have issues with the Vatican as well, but let's not go there. There's just cat hair everywhere on this desk. You guys want to send me a few bucks to help with your religion? Yes, sure, go for it, Chris. What could possibly be wrong with that? Sister-in-law went to see it in person. Lifelong defender of it. Became physically sick looking at the collections. Yeah. Yeah, I am in agreement with that. Wow, this bag's quite significantly smaller, I would say. Hello, kitten. He's still sat down there. Arthur always likes to be in the room. Chris. Don't just mistake this for defense Scientology, just saying not much difference between. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not going to argue with that position at all. Anyone that wants to know anything about Scientology, I would encourage to look up Leah Remini's experiences of it. She talks in interviews and stuff about when she was a Scientologist and what happened and how everything works. And it's incredibly interesting, insightful. Arthur loves it. He does love me. I do like it. Didn't know you had a sister, Rob. I do have a sister, yeah. Although I was just reading out what Chris was writing, which is probably a big mistake, to be honest. You're entertaining yourself, yeah. You go right ahead, sir. As long as you're not offending other people or anything, it's all good. You have two sisters, one very far away and the other crazy mean. Oh, that sucks. That's not what family's about at all. Well, when you get people like that, it's best to just leave them be, isn't it? Walk away, do your own thing. Let them do their own thing. Thankfully, my whole family is very nice. I feel like I don't really know my uncle because person he chose as his wife sort of removed him from the family, which was a bit sad. To the point that when my dad passed away, his brother, my uncle, had to message my mother in secret to, you know, check on her and see that everything's okay and stuff. That's no way to live, that, is it? I don't care if you offend other people. Aren't most people kind of useless anyway? She's a baby narc, your therapist's term for firstborn narcissist. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Had an uncle that happened too. She moved him so far away, never saw him again. Yeah. Well, interestingly, he doesn't live that far away from my mum. Like, I live a long way. Technically, geographically speaking, my wife took me a long way from my family. But she only took me geographically away from my family. I'm still very close to my mum and my sister, and we talk a lot. Well, not as often as we should, but that's everyone's story, isn't it? I think when you have really good family and you've got the right bonds and everything, geographical distance isn't an issue. Same with good friends. I got a really good friend who lives down south where I used to live. And any time we ever talk to each other these days, we just, you know, you immediately, you step into the room or whatever and you just pick up where you left off. It doesn't feel like there's been a gap at all. That's the sign of a true friendship. Never gonna get this Lego thing done if you keep yakking. That's true. That's true. Yakking's part of the experience though. Right. Hang on. I've somehow managed to skip through a bit. There we go. Let's go back that way. Right. Get these bits on. So that goes under there, like that. So that goes down in there. And then this one goes across the top. Ow, ow. Oh my goodness. I just had really bad cramp in my fingers then. It felt like my finger was bending the wrong way. No, Verity, do not shut up. That is not a thing that I want you to do. Two. So, do you have a hobby? Do you guys have hobbies? Like I like building Lego. Building Lego makes me happy. This is nice. What do you do that makes you happy? What's your thing? Need magnesium for cramps. Oh, okay. That's good to know. And two of those. One of those. One of these. Mind your own damn business. Fair enough. Fair enough. My business is being minded. There we go. Lovely, and then that one goes on there. Love how you rub your legs. Well, it's just because I get fingerprints all over them, so I just like to wipe the grease off, you know, give the model a fighting chance of looking okay. Do I have those bricks? Yes. Two? Oh yeah, I do have two. That's good. Thought I only had one of them. Your hobbies are trying to find ways to get your son to come over, talking to your daughter on the phone, and avoiding your sister. Okay, fair enough. No worries, Chris. See you later. Okay, one of those. Apparently I have a second. There it is, it's over there. YouTube and Skyrim. Yeah, actually the Skyrim is something that I've discussed playing the Scapegoat actually. There's a mod with Skyrim Together where you can play the game co-op. And yeah, he wanted to do that as a thing, which I am 100% up for. Get the like button. I think you mean hit the like button. See you later, man. Right, so you go there. And then this one. That's the other one. Yeah, that was quite a while ago that was discussed though. And nothing has happened. So I don't know if it ever will happen. I would like it to. It would be a good fun thing. First thing you do, that's amazing. Thank you, I appreciate that. There we go. One's on there. So now we need one of them. One of them. Try and get that straight. Cool. Oh, hang on a minute, what we got going on here? Oh, I was hoping that might be Tango turn up, but it's not. Announcements. Did you drive them all away again? Well, there was only Chris here. He decided to go off and do other things. He was sounding incredibly inebriated, to be honest. So it's probably for the best that he goes off and does that. It's always nice to have people around though. Oh, I've clicked away, haven't I? There we go. Then two of these go the other way up. That's interesting. Oh, so those are the what's the word? NOS canisters, nitrous oxide. Did you say that was a hobby? There we go. It's the back of the driver's seat on there. Now, two more of these. No, one more of them. One of them. One of them. And one of them. Other way up. I do like that bottle design actually, that's really cool. And then this goes in here as well for a third bottle of NOS. Your husband put nitrous on a car once, never saw him use it. Yeah, well it's an interesting thing, like you've got to get your levels right, otherwise you like blow the engine up. Essentially it's very high performance stuff. And if you haven't got a high performance engine to deal with it, then it's not going to go well. Is that all? Yeah, I've done that one. Okay, one of these, one of these. This goes down in there. Okay, so that's the gear stick this time. And that sits in front of it. I prefer the ball style gear stick, to be honest. in the early 90s, he just built the engine. Ah, cool. One of them. Two of these. Chevy small block. I don't know a lot about American engines, to be honest. But such a different car culture in this country. In fact, in all of Europe, really. Which is interesting. I'm not sure why Europe is so different, given that it's of a similar scale in terms of landmass and stuff. But despite that, we got small cars, you know, economy driven cars rather than like performance and all of that. You just figured out how to adjust the volume on your laptop. Ah, well done. Quite often it's a function button. Press the function button and then one of the F keys. Sticker. Oh, excuse me, yawning, man. I'm tired. Sticker number 13. Nope, not happy. Do it again. Do it again. There. That's the one. Okay, and then that goes in there. Two of these go where? Oh, and they're back in there. It's part of a group of buttons on the taskbar and too small to see. So just started randomly clicking on them. Oh, okay, yeah. One of these and this one. There we go. Number 14 sticker. Other way up. Close enough. Close enough. Where does this go? This goes on there. Okay. For some reason there is a button that makes everything black and white. Oh, that'll be to rest your eyes. That's the nighttime working mode, so you don't stimulate your eyes before going to bed. Okay, two of those in. Yeah, that's the idea, is that if if you're looking at particularly blue light, I believe blue light is the problem. If there's a lot of blue light coming from your screen into your eyeballs, it stops your eyes being able to relax, it makes them work, and often that keeps you awake. So if for an hour or two before you go to bed you cut out the blue light from your monitors, from your devices, it's supposed to mean that you can sleep easier. Your brain turns off and your eyes turn off with a lot less problems. So my tablet just blocks out blue light, so everything goes a bit sepia-ish. So it's still got the other colours there, but just muted. I don't know if it's a genuine proven thing. I imagine it would be in order for people to build it into their devices. Oh, I missed a sticker. It's supposed to have one on there. Yeah, I can take that whole piece out, that's good. Sticker number 11. Let's go from that side. To be honest, it doesn't, like my brain adjusts to the video when I do that, so much so that I just leave it on my tablet at all times now because that's in the bedroom. I just watch videos like that normally. You keep getting a warning your laptop is fully charged and you should change settings. Don't know which one or how to do it. Balanced. Who knows? Yeah, balanced maybe. To be honest, you can probably just ignore the warning. As long as the computer's working and doing what you need it to do, shouldn't worry too much about it. Okay, do you, and then you. Which one is the power cord? The one that is connected to the wall, I would have thought. You should have a wall socket that your charger's plugged into. Follow the cable. That would be my guess. Oh wait, I was about to put the wrong one on then. Number 5. Oh, they're both number 5. Well, in a tangle behind the desk. Oh, my word. That's not helpful. Well, watch the battery or the power symbol in the taskbar down the bottom, and pull each one out one at a time until the battery symbol appears. Ah, yes. Yep. There you go. Seeing the positives. Oof. tell you what I used to listen to a lot back in the day was Car Talk. Did you ever hear the Car Talk show? In the States it was on NPR. I used to be a massive fan of that. I listened to loads of it via the podcast. That's such a great show, those guys. I don't know if they're still alive even. Click and Clack, the Tappet brothers. It was actually one of the things. Those two brothers always had NPR on when we drove. Excellent, you know him. Yeah, that was cool. When we visited the States, we did 7 nights in New York and 7 nights on the road, and we drove the entire border of New York. They're not. Oh, that's a shame. But yeah, we drove the whole border of New York, and we stopped in Boston for a day or two, and we visited Harvard Square, and we looked up at the window and we saw the Dewey, Cheatham and Howe sign in the window. We're like, yes, even though we didn't get to go in and meet them or anything because it was after hours and all that kind of stuff. And obviously they probably were never there, but anyway. But it was just one of those things that, it was such a key thing that we listened to that it was awesome to go and at least have glimpsed it. It was nice. That was a good part of that trip, Boston. I really enjoyed Boston. So good and so fun, even if you didn't know cars. Yeah, totally. And you know what? Actually, you may not agree, but I kind of see a lot of similarity in Scapegoat to those guys, like the type of humour and stuff. Yeah, it was always good fun anyway. I'd never even thought about that until now, but actually, yeah. Okay, so I've done that bit. On to the next. Yeah, like you say, it was definitely a show that didn't matter at all whether you were even interested in cars. They'd always be a fun time, a good listen. Son spent a year in Massachusetts doing AmeriCorps. He drove to New York too. Yeah. We did, like I say, we did a whole week in the city. And then we hired a car from the airport and just drove, stayed in motels. Yeah, we did so much stuff. We visited the Great Lakes and Niagara Falls and all that. Came down through the Adirondack Mountains. Come on. Yeah, we had such a good time. That was probably my favourite holiday ever, that one. When we were in Boston, we went whale watching. And that is an experience I will never forget. It's a volunteer program, gets you a couple of thousand for school. Oh wow, that's really cool. Sure to get this the right way around now. Sweet. I was a little bit off camera. Seagulls are stealing popcorn. You guys won't let me play with your sisters. It's like junior high all over again. He's back. British traitor visiting Boston. I'm not that good at the history of that. What is that? Like the Boston Tea Party and stuff. I don't really know who was on which side and what was going on. He made trails in the wood, painting campgrounds, taught kids classes, part of a walk that followed the French troops came to win the revolution for the US. Oh right, cool. Yeah, my history is of the US stuff is obviously not that great, not being from the US. I know bits and pieces about it. I have seen Hamilton, so I know, like I don't really remember a lot, but I know some bits and pieces. Such as Washington is a better performance artist than Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton. You don't know the Boston Tea Party, but UK comedians make fun of it all the time. Yeah, but they don't often include details. Or at least not the ones I watch, anyway. Maybe I'm just not watching the right ones. Cool. Right, so that's all on there. Now we need 4 of these. 1 of this. I thought you left anyway, Chris. He's back again. Just can't get enough, can he? Yeah. Yeah, come on. 3, 4. No stuff about my country you could watch. I should know more because I've played quite a lot of it in the Assassin's Creed games. I think Black Flag was the one during the Revolution. Okay, so now we get one of those on there. One of them next. Down in there. So all the brooding UK detectives. Oh, there's loads of those, yeah. Strikes. Yeah, there's strikes all over the place at the moment. Everybody's striking. It's a cost of living crisis. It is a massive thing. Has that become a thing in the US? Are you guys suffering from that? Our energy prices and things have just skyrocketed. All the companies, businesses have raised prices as a result. I better build that first. Oh, threw it on the floor. And so now everyone's striking because they need their pay to go up so that they can afford to keep paying their bills. And the vicious cycle continues. Companies have got to pay their staff more, so they put their prices up, which means staff have to earn more. Blah 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 blah. You're talking about a TV show. Oh, okay. Threaten a lot. Currently a teacher strike in California. Yeah, there's been a couple of teacher strikes here as well. Sticker shock at the grocery store is unbelievable. Yeah. We're all, seems the whole world is in the same thing, so. Oh, okay, I did that totally wrong. Pay attention! Pay attention, Rob. There we go. I think it used to cost 75 cents, it's $3.49 now. Yep. Yeah, the whole world is in the same boat. Okay. Another one of them. And then what's that one? Done that. What's this one? Okay, that goes there. Your son is a teacher and he had to get a master's degree before his pay was livable. He's very frugal. Yeah. Don't worry about the typos. I get what you're saying. Okay, then we've got to put an L piece on. And then 2 of these. That way and that way. And then the whole thing goes on here. Nice. Now we do the other side. That way round. Arthritis is doing bad lately. Fingers are so achy. Couldn't do Lego. Sorry to hear that. I hope they ease up. I think my gran used to take cod liver oil for arthritis. Is that still a thing? Yeah, that's all of those bits. Then right angled piece. Just gonna gloss over that one, Chris. Cool. And then this bit goes in there. Cool. Headlights. Helps you get up in the morning, I'm sure it does. This is a 4. Oh wait, that goes... Ah, I see. And then it goes in there. And then we do the same thing on this side. They tell you to take fish oil, so you guess so. Ah, yeah. You take it because it lives in the fridge and you don't get in there much. Ah. Yeah, fish oil is exactly what it is. It's interesting that that's stayed the same. A lot of these things change over time. They give you different advice. You can watch a fish oil with a wiggly gigger. I have no idea what that means. Okay, and these bits go in here and in here. That's cool. So that's where the front bumper is going to attach, the assembly. And then 2 of these. One across the top and one across there. Giggity. Live in a very shabby, cheap apartment, so you keep jugs of water and snacks in Ziploc bags in the living room with you. That's fair, yeah. Yeah. Bye, Chris, again. He'll be back. They always come back. Go to the kitchen as least as possible. Yep, fair enough. If that makes it easier for you, better for you, then that's cool. Right, 1, 2. 3. You won't. And then this bit goes on there. Cool. Now the opposite. Yeah, we do have one more of them. Cool. Goes on there, like that. It's coming together. And then 2 of these and 2 of these. 1, 2. Brilliant. Now I have to stickers on these. Which stickers do we need here? 1 and 3. Light goes to the lower end. Ow. That cramp issue again. Starting to look like a Fast and Furious car instead of just a car. I mean, did it look like a car before? It's getting pointier, I suppose. Okay, lovely. Haven't seen a lot of cars in pieces, so maybe just yeah. No, you're probably right. Probably right. Okay. So that one goes on there. This one goes on this side. Maybe. There we go. Nice, and we have indicators. Or blinkers for you guys in the US of A. One of them and one of these. How does this work? Like that. And then a second one on here. That looks odd. Okay. Ah, I see. That's their connection mechanism. Literally just put my finger in the bit I needed to put a sticker on. Okay. How is this gonna work? This is a horrifyingly small one to do. I think I got away with it. Yeah, a little bit crooked, but it's okay. Can live with that. Then number 2. Cool. Right, then that goes on there. Oof, then another one. Do it properly. Oh, that was too far the other way. Come on. Oh, behave yourself, sticker. It's not good, not good. Come on. Eesh. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. Ah, and then that sticker goes on the top. Okay, that goes on there. And then that's actually got a GTR printed logo on it. That's really tiny, you can barely see that. Let's do a zoom camera. Not a zoom camera, a focus camera. There you go. There's GTR. Really tiny. And then this bit either side. Ah, and then this slides in here. That's very cool. My word, that's a very clever way of doing that. Man. You know we don't all use the same baby or low effort words over here. It's a big country, there are a lot of words. Never said blinker in your life. Oh, okay. Signals, okay. Fair enough. Oh, I just thought that was a thing. It's It didn't occur to me that it was low effort at all. It's just a different name for a thing. Lost in the Pond videos. Yeah. No, honestly, I watch content from all over the country, but it's just one of those things I hadn't really cottoned on to at all. I just thought that was the word. Okay. Now this one, I don't need to be sorry. You are correct, it is a point of ignorance on my part. Didn't bother to tell me to do the other part. Wow. No, you're not a bad person. Don't be silly, Verity. Don't be silly. It's totally fine. Yeah, there are a lot of people in the States that also think that everyone in England has a Cockney accent and talks like Dick Van Dyke in the Mary Poppins films, you know? It's views that are easy to take on board because it's what the media shows us. Cool. Okay, so that now goes on there. Ah, is that right? Yeah, that looks right. There is a gap there. That's strange. You had a reputation when you were working as the person who always taught co-workers new words since you liked to use all of your vocabulary. Not sure if they're making fun of you or not. Probably not. I mean, ultimately, like, using big words is a sign of intelligence, isn't it? So if they were being defensive, it's because they felt inadequate. You watch more UK and surrounding TV than American. Oh, okay, that's cool. I watch an awful lot of American videos on YouTube. Like, I watch a lot of car content. People doing up cars and getting engines from decades ago to run and that kind of stuff. And so, a lot of what I know is sort of from that as well. And obviously, Hollywood films are a big thing. Certainly, in my younger life. Used to think you were intelligent till you lost your job. Now the brains are going fast. Yeah, it's your brain is a perishable thing. If it's not being constantly used and challenged, it will regress quickly, which is such a sad thing. The key is to just do lots of puzzles all the time. Do crossword puzzles and Sudokus and all that kind of stuff. Try and do as much of that as you can. Keep your brain active, and it'll last a lot longer. The most intelligent thing you can ever know is to know that you don't know everything, you know? That didn't work. Let's pop that in first. Oh dear, that didn't work either. Yeah, the most intelligent thing is humility, isn't it? It's knowing that that there's always more. You don't know everything ever. Cool, that looks awesome, that little wing on the back there. When your husband was still here, you watched a lot of car things but never Top Gear. Fair enough. You do those that used to be free and now they want patronage. Oh yeah, a couple of the ones I do still like they do subscriptions and stuff, so I watch the ads. I just watch the ads, like I'm not interested in paying for it, so. But you can I suppose that's the thing, if you don't have the disposable income, like you can go to the grocery store and you can buy magazines with loads of them in. You can have tons and tons of them, keep you going for ages in one magazine. But yeah, you know, that relies on you being able to do that. Oh, it doesn't say to put it in yet. Okay, let's not put it in then. Do that. But no, you don't strike me as an obnoxiously intelligent person. I don't think that would be you ever. Boom. Just keeping an eye on Discord. Ah, here is a Tango. Your daughter made you a strict budget, but it's working well. You have some savings and all your bills get paid. That's cool. Not a space for puzzle books. That's a shame. But yeah, you know, you find the right apps. Like I say, you say your phone wasn't great, which is a shame. But yeah, I do some puzzle apps. There are some that aren't too heavy with adverts and stuff. Yes, apologies for that quiet patch there. I was just talking to Tango, just checking in on him. So now this bit goes on here. And then 2 of those. Oh, we are so nearly there. Look at this. Look at this. Ow. Cramp again. Man, that is really bad, that. You need to do something about that. Let's put Paul in his driving seat. Get your arms up. They always have to have their arms up really high to fit in these cars. Oh, he's not too bad, actually. Look at him. Look at little Paul Walker living his best life in his R34 Nissan GTR Skyline. R34 Skyline GTR. Then the roof goes on. Love it. I like this. This is a good little model, this one. It really does look like the car. First movie was pretty good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was silly. For sure was silly. And they got really silly. To be honest, I think the 4th and the 5th ones were probably the best. That would be my thing. You love the fact I polish it. Yeah, well, you got to. Like, it's the trouble. No matter how clean your hands are, there's always greasy fingerprints. I'm one of those people that's just greasy anyway. How you doing today? Nice to see you popping up at the end there. There's the wheels. And there you have it. Paul Walker's GTR Skyline. Amazing. Love Chris. Seriously. Oh my word. You're a very weird person and you love Vin Diesel. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't think that makes you weird, that's fine. You're not back, beach break. Right, okay. That's your story. So there we have it, guys. A awesome R34 Nissan Skyline. It was very cool. I reckon there's a secret army of Vin Diesel followers that are right in your demographic. I bet that's a thing. I bet there's a ton of ladies that are into him like that. Did you like him as Groot? That's got to be the easiest thing of his life, hasn't it? That Guardians film. Anyway, let's hop over to the other camera. Check it out. That is an awesome little car. Can you see? Go on, focus on Paul Walker. There you go. That's what we want. Nice. Little all angles look at it. This camera is so good for this. Nice detail. Yeah, it's got a lot of nice detail on it. It came together like there's some very cool little tricks in there as well, ways they've used pieces. Anyway, there we go. Right. Groot is good, but that movie that was about the planet that was black for a year or something, the Riddick. Oh, yes. Pitch Black. Pitch Black. I really enjoyed that one. Yeah, and then they did the Chronicles of Riddick afterwards. And then just Riddick. There was 3, wasn't there? Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick, and Riddick. Yeah, those were cool films. I enjoyed them. I think you're wrong about that, Chris. I think there is a very big demographic of people who are not chicks and who are into Vin Diesel. You may see it as weird, but I'm sure, you know, I'm sure that's a thing. I'm done with the Legos. Nap time. Yes. I am going to call the stream here. I'm going to end here, but there is a strong chance that I may be starting up again with Tango, doing something very shortly. So I may be back in a few minutes. I'm not sure just yet. Let's have a look at that. Cool. Yeah. I don't know for certain, but I may be back. So there we go. Thank you very much, peoples. Thank you for joining me on this Lego build. And we will build another one very, very soon, hopefully. See you later. Uh-oh, I've lost my end button. There it is. Bye.